What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a few different, or more than a few, crypto stocks today. We're going to be talking about FBTC for Big Tig Coin and MicroStrategy for World Travel Ventures, CRCW and CRYBF for Raw VM. And with that, let's get into this, you guys. So looking at FBTC, yes, very, very bullish, right? Very, very bullish chart. Overbought as hell, very overbought. Volume's dying off. You're not getting continuation after having this big gap up day. It wouldn't be crazy to pull back, right? It really wouldn't. You're right at your 1272. You can't really do TA on something like this, but it does seem to respect this fib to some degree. So coming back to $50 or even $48 wouldn't be out of the question at all, especially because BTC probably does. I think this is dependent on BTC, if I'm not mistaken. It probably does pull back. Right, everybody was waiting for the bearish divergence to play out, and I said that on like each day. I'm like, I know there's bearish divergence, but as we were like hugging this here, I was like, man, we're probably gonna make a run. I forget what I said, 61 to 63. I'm pretty sure I said that with a heavy emphasis on 61, and we actually went all the way up to 64K. I think that we are gonna go see a pullback, a little pullback, and I don't know. What would that do? What would that do? This relative low to high here. I mean, we could go to 43K or 53K. I'm sorry, 53K, something like that. We could go back down there, maybe 57K, something like that. But if BTC pulls back, we do have bearish divergence on the weekly. Technically, that's not a good look. To be fair, we are near all-time highs. Pulling back from here wouldn't be too crazy at all. We might get a substantial rejection, and that would cause FBTC to correct. If we're looking at this on the fear and greed index, we're at extreme levels of greed right now, like very extreme. We haven't seen levels of greed that high in a very long time. So yeah, if BTC is going down, and I think it will, if it goes up from here, it's going to be barely. I don't think we're pushing for new all-time highs just yet. That's a post-halving thing. But as we get closer to the halving, man, I'm waiting for this. It might not even be a pre-halving drop, man. It might be amidst the halving that we see this drop happen, but we could be starting it now. It wouldn't be crazy at all to see it start now. So anyways, FBTC probably will go down once Bitcoin does. And being at where it is on the chart, it wouldn't be crazy for it to pull back from here even. But it's just going to mimic BTC. Coinbase, stock, man, Coinbase had that routine maintenance or whatever. They were hacked or whatever. I don't know what the story is. People were saying it was hacked, but they're saying it's routine maintenance. I don't know. Their stock didn't go down, so I'm assuming it wasn't a hack, right? Because that happened on Friday, I believe, or maybe it was Thursday. Maybe it was Thursday. Top to bottom here at your 1272. Probably pull back a little bit. That's okay. Unless you do what Bitcoin did, which is you just hover around here. I mean, really, if you don't go down next week and you just continue to hover around here, you might be looking to go higher. Coinbase does not have to go down with Bitcoin. It definitely does not. But seeing a move back to 177 wouldn't be crazy at all. Even down to 160, or I should say 155, wouldn't be crazy. And then moving up from here. Very bullish weekly RSI, very bullish daily RSI. So hard to say. I want to say it pulls back a little bit. I am looking for that 177 to 187 area, but then probably goes up after that. If not, if you don't get that, you might just continue upwards. You might do exactly what Bitcoin did, which is hover just below your 1272 like this, and then break up. But we'll know, man. If you close above 214, it's probably on to 253. Probably. That's Coinbase. Let's talk about MicroStrategy now. MSTR. Let's see. Top to bottom here. Good job, Michael Saylor. You're at $1,000 again, bro. Good for you, man. Might not be the right fib to take into account, man. This thing is looking crazy. Come on now. Top to bottom above the 886 for a close. Bro, that is a big deal. That's a big deal right there, you guys. Yeah. Ooh, very bullish weekly RSI, very bullish daily RSI, right? Yeah. You're at 1,079. If you're to pull back from here, you might go to an $800 area. I doubt you go below that, $800, but you're looking for 2,400, man. 2,500, 3,400. That's what you're looking for. Maybe not rather immediately, but over time, over the months. Yeah, man, pretty crazy. Pretty damn crazy. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if now that you have no bearish divergence, that's when you go down. Look, right? Oh, I guess not, actually. I mean, here you negated the bearish divergence finally on this day, and you did go down, but only 14%. 14% drop from here would put you right in the middle of nowhere's land. So, I mean, you could drop more. You don't have to, obviously, 14% isn't like an exact science, but maybe you only drop 6% back to the 886. Maybe you drop a whole 25%, you know, but to put it in perspective, that 14% area, if you close back at the 786, you do fill these gaps, but you don't need to fill gaps, apparently, on this thing, man. Having a hard time. I'm having a hard time with MicroStrategy, man. It could just keep going up, man. I would think you do, even if it goes up from here, I would think that you see some kind of pullback around that $800 to $1,000 area. And you're at 1,079, so saying 1,000 is not too hard, but just this area right here, man, it's previous resistance areas, resistance there even, like it would kind of make sense to me, but you don't have to. And then also, you know, pulling back down there would give you a kind of like higher low and this like lower. I mean, man, technically you'd probably even get a lower low than that, but it would still be a higher low. I don't know. To be fair, actually what you did was you broke this channel to the upside, so I don't, that's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. Maybe this is what you're gonna do. Get a line of like best fit here. I think that's probably it. Yeah, wow. Yeah, probably right in between the 786 and 886. So I changed my mind. $900, I think, is where you're going. You're going to back test the top point of this channel. You're not going to go to the bottom point because you already broke out of it. That's my opinion for MicroStrategy. CRCW, the crypto company. They are terrible, they are jagged, and they look awful. Bullish divergence, though, hey, well, I guess not, actually. That's not bullish divergence, actually. I don't like it, man. If Bitcoin being at 60 grand is not enough for the crypto company to show some lead in its pencil, I don't know what is, man. So death to you. You're going down forever. Because I said that, watch you perform absolutely phenomenal and go all the way up to 50 cents or 5 cents or whatever that is up there. But you're at $0.0013 right now. I don't like it. I really don't like this chart at all, man. Very non-exciting. But hey, sometimes you are. If you were to find a higher high than this, you could look for prices all the way up at 4 cents to 11 cents, 11.6 cents even. I don't know. It could be a good one. I'm not impressed, though. It doesn't interest me at all. It really doesn't interest me at all. If Bitcoin at 60K doesn't interest this thing, it doesn't interest me. I got nothing to say on it, man. Die. It's gonna die. And if it doesn't, it'll be a lower high and a series of lower highs, and then it will die. But which would still be an impressive lower high, nonetheless. Being at less than a cent, going all the way up to 14 cents, 15 cents, that'd be an impressive move. But I don't really care about this thing, man. I don't think anybody should, but maybe there's something I don't know about it, man. I don't know. I'm just a hater on it, I guess. CRYBF. Crypto Blocks Technologies. Okay, see what I mean? Yeah, 60K Bitcoin getting some swagger in his step, man. 480% in a week. Look at that volume, bro. Wow. So the last time you saw a 400% week, you moved sideways for about 4 weeks, and then you moved up. Maybe you move sideways. Generally speaking, and look at that too, you broke the green line. I was about to say, generally speaking, when you break the green line, you do consolidate for a second and then continue. You continue rather immediately, but not like immediately. Like you might consolidate and then move up. It's not very unusual at all to do. Very hot on the daily RSI. Pretty hot on the weekly. You probably cool off for a second, but I don't think it's going to produce like a significant pullback. You probably, I mean, You're at 38 cents. You probably don't go too much. Like, I don't think you're going to go below 20 cents. I don't. You might not even go below 30 cents. You might not even go below this green line here. It's hard to say. But, yeah. Up. It wants to go up. I have hopes for this one. This one looks good. I don't know about like how good it is. Let's see, top to bottom here. You're at 38 cents. Maybe before you move down, maybe next week you go up to 62 cents and then you pull back, which is crazy. That's a pretty insane gain in a short amount of time. But ultimately, I mean, you could be making a move, man, all the way up to $71. Who knows? I don't really know what this company is, man. I don't know what its market cap is. Let's see. 24 million, yeah, very low market cap. It could see those kind of gains. Absolutely, it could. If it's involved with the right stuff, which crypto to me is the right stuff, but I don't know enough about this company to make an educated decision on it. So I'm not putting my money in it, but look at it go. 480% week, it probably does see follow through. Whether it pulls back from here, whether it goes up a little bit and then pulls back, it probably sees more follow through, like potentially to new all-time highs, like worth several dollars, if not even tens of dollars. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.